Okay, John, this is Hoe-Down in the Bunkhouse, and I'm pretty sure this is not where you intended this title to go. Well, work was done, 'twas time for fun for the cowpokes on the ranch. And all the boys whooped up some noise, kicking off an avalanche of songs and booze and cards and women, each looser than the last. But when a floozy got slipped a doozy, she went down mighty fast. There was a hoedown in the bunkhouse, a hoedown in the bunkhouse. That working gal just tripped and fell and landed on her nose. When there's a hoedown in the bunkhouse, a hoedown in the bunkhouse, two-step round her frilly gown, but don't you get too close. Now on the floor, that two-bit whore was snoring to beat the band. Her name was Bess, she was a mess, but you gotta understand, we knew we oughtn't try to move her, she'd been down there before. One-eyed Jake made that mistake, so we just let her snore. She was a hoedown in the bunkhouse, a hoedown in the bunkhouse. That working gal just tripped and fell and landed on her nose. When there's a hoedown in the bunkhouse, a hoedown in the bunkhouse, two-step round her frilly gown, but don't you get too close. Then in the morning, without no warning, the sun slapped every face. With aching heads, we left our beds and stumbled around the place. Our good time girls got their fake pearls and dresses from the floor. We'd gone berserk, now back to work, but we tiptoed out that door. 'Cause of that hoedown in the bunkhouse, that hoedown in the bunkhouse. She looked a fright, out like a light, as the range we went to Rome. We left a hoedown in the bunkhouse, a hoedown in the bunkhouse. We rode at dawn, but hope she's gone by the time we get back home. She was a hoedown in the bunkhouse, a hoedown in the bunkhouse. That working gal just tripped and fell and landed on her nose. When there's a hoedown in the bunkhouse, a hoedown in the bunkhouse, two-step round her frilly gown, but don't you get too close. You see, she's one of those who thrills you to your toes, but amplifies your woes. Best just let her doze. Hope that picker knows we don't need no banjos, and that's the way it goes. There you go. Hoedown in the bunkhouse.